Aloha! We're here at the corner of Po'olai and Kihapai at world famous Agnes's Portuguese Bake Shop. They've been doing it right for a long time. Locals love it here. You can eat here or take it to go. Come on in, let's check it out.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you.
How about for you?
Hey, we're here in the back with Nanda Mello.
This has been in Kailua for about 35 years. I took it over from son-in-law about 25 years ago. His name was Mel Todd. And we've moved it from one location to our present location here. It's a Kailua institution. We've got wholesale accounts all over the island, so you see our product running around town. We have a lot of restaurant accounts also. Chinese New Year's is right around the corner, so we're making sort of a hapa haole type Chinese New Year's treat. We're making something called dragon tails, and it's made with the lobchong, which I really love. What we're going to be doing is taking lobchong, puff pastry squares, a chili honey paste that we made with the regular crushed red chili sauce, honey, some oyster sauce, and a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it up, sesame seeds, and a little bit of evaporated milk to coat it. I'm going to cut the lobchong in half. One of the things that I really like about the lobchong is that it's got this sweet taste, so that it lends itself nicely to pastries. I'm going to take a little bit of the honey chili paste sauce, and we're going to put it on each strip. This is a little bit spicy, hence the dragon tail. Okay, we take the lobchong, we just roll it up like this in each one. We're just coating this with a little bit of evaporated milk. You could do egg if you wanted to. This is mostly just to make sure that it browns. Then we sprinkle this with a little bit of sesame seed, tray with a little parchment paper on it. Whenever you're working with puff pastry, you want to space it so that when the puff pastry puffs, they don't run into each other. Convection oven right here.
How long does that go for?
This will go for about 20 minutes. And that's about it. And in about 20 minutes, we'll have some dragon tails up. And if your mouths are real tough, you'll need to taste a couple, because they'll be very hot. Now we make our malasadas with a little hole in it, because it's a very heavy, rich dough, and we want to make sure that it cooks all the way through. One of the things that you associate with Portuguese cooking and everything is malasadas. In Portugal, and ask for malasadas, you won't get any, because they don't have anything like that in mainland Portugal. They have something that's called piloge, which is similar. But usually, if you ask malasadas and if they know what you're talking about, you know that you're in a Madeiran or Azorian community. And since most of the Portuguese in Hawaii, the families came over in the 1880s, were from the Madeiras and the Azores, where the sugarcane plantations are. That's where they went to recruit people. So you end up with malasadas in Kailua. You really want to go for something that is crisp on the outside, nice and hot, and has a sort of custardy almost filling to it. It's sort of a real nice texture. Okay? We make these fresh to order, so it takes about 15 minutes or so. So you can either call ahead or you can come in and have an espresso drink while you're waiting.
Hey, we're with one of the locals here, Robert, and he's going to tell us, what do you come here for?
We like to come here in the mornings, especially on the weekend, bring the paper, have some coffee, and pig out on the pastry.
Oh, it sounds good. Yeah. What is your favorite? You got to pick one dish. I know it's hard, but
I know.
you can pick. How about 2 or 3?
Okay. Well, malasadas.
I
think they're the best on the island because they're different from any place else I've been. But I gotta say, I'm a maple bar fan. Yeah.
Okay, you heard that. Malasadas, they're famous for, but you got to try the maple bars too. Check them all out. They got a big variety. Thanks a lot, Robert.
All right. Thank you.
Dragon tails.
Cheers.
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 Thanks,
Very
man.
hot now that it sounds.
Are you still alive? Love chunk sausage.
Can't resist, yeah.
All right, check out the malasadas. Fresh from the oven. shouldn't talk because this is so good.
Okay,
It's just right.
well, that's good.
But it melts in your mouth.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Crispy on the outside and French, like you said, the custardy interior, it's still soft and chewy.
Now, once they get cold, you can kill cats from 20 feet.
How'd you get into baking?
Well, this bakery came up for sale, and I said, you're at that age where you can do anything, and then you're in it and going, holy, what did I do? I taught high school in American softball for a couple of years. So the only way to make bread was, or have bread, was to make it yourself. Flour would get buggy real quick, so I used a lot of black sesame seeds in my bread. People say, is this bugs? I'm like, no. So I'm fortunate to have a crew that really cares about the product they put out and what it looks like and what it tastes like. And that's really important on a lot of different levels. I mean, also just for their own pride. Sure.
And it comes through in your food.
I hope so. Yeah, we do a lot of fundraising with malasadas, where people buy the dough from us and then fry it on the site. We also do a lot of special events like weddings and birthdays and things like that, where we send out a crew and fry malasadas for you. Spend a couple hours out there. How's that?
You're right. This is Richie Gomez of FoodTube.net signing off from Agnes's Portuguese Bake Shop. And remember, whether you're eating in or eating out, start with FoodTube and you'll find your way to great bake shops like Agnes's Portuguese Bakery. Thanks a lot, Don.
Thank you.